sit you stand where the mission is funny. Today, Nathan Bargatze. Now, I'm very intrigued by this guy because I keep hearing about him from Dirty Comics, on Legion of Skanks. They talk about him. I've heard about him 100 times. Everybody says great things about him. I know he performs in Tennessee a lot, and he lives in Tennessee, from Tennessee. But this special is church basketball player from Tennessee. You heard that right. It is way too long. Whatever. It was filmed in New York, and it was filmed for Comedy Central. This is back when Comedy Central meant anything. And that was actually powerful in the industry at this point. So he didn't get to pick where it was filmed. He filmed it in New York. I'd say film in Tennessee, but he didn't get to pick. This is back when Comedy Central was making all the rules, and it was back when he was young and up and coming. So, is he funny? Let's see.
I am from Tennessee, though, originally, and I still have a little bit of an accent. Because, people hear it, and they always come up, and they're always like, oh, what's up? Where's your accent from? I'm like, Tennessee. They're like, oh, that's cool. I have a cousin that lives in Florida. Like, all right. I don't even... Are we just naming states? Is that what's going on? I don't know what. When I moved to New York, though, what's funny is New York acts like it's a big melting pot because it's all the different cultures. Oh, we all melt together and everything. And then you move here and you realize it's not a melting pot at all. It's actually a bunch of pots that want to live next to their own kinds of pots and not talk to other pots. Yeah.
All right, so opener. He starts out with this casual joke about, oh, I tell people I'm from Tennessee and they tell me that their cousin's from Florida. And I'm like, oh, are we just naming states? And I'm like, all right, that sounds like something somebody tell you in conversation. But so I'm like, all right, we're going to give this sweet Southern boy the benefit of the doubt here. And side note, I actually told that same joke, repeated it, not even as well, but repeated it to my wife, and she thought it was hilarious, okay? Because she's from Tennessee. So that tells you relatability it means a lot in comedy. So, but anyway, I didn't think that's very funny. I thought it was something your coworker might say to you. But anyway, he parlays that into the New York pot kettle joke, not a mixing pot and all that, which is not bad, but we're talking about his special, bro. This is for Comedy Central, when Comedy Central was cool. When I was watching Comedy Central, it used to be cool, okay? So, I'm not super impressed with it. Not a good start. But he is a sweet Southern boy, so we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt because the good Lord said we need to.
It's good stuff. It's good.
Applause break. This crowd must have been excited. And it's in New York, so I guess they're there to have a good time because they're like, woo, half applause break. And I'm like, this guy works at Walmart with me. I remember him. That's who it is. But they're like so funny. It's not though. All right, hilarious. Now please pass me the broom, bro. I mean, we gotta get this done.
I'm a Walmart guy. I like them. A lot of people don't like Walmart. They say it's big business, it kills the mom and pop shops. But really, Walmart, they were a mom and pop shop at some point, and then they got their act together and became unbelievable. So, yeah, I just stuck with them. They're always open. Mom and pop shops close for no reason. You go in there, you're like, why are you closed today? They're like, we're sad. You're like, all right, that's not even a legit thing. Walmart, you could shoot the entire staff. It would be an hour of confusion, and they'd be up and running again. That's how great Walmart is. It's unbelievable. The best.
All right, a Walmart joke. Now, I like this Walmart joke because I like it when a comic can say something disturbing and make people laugh. That says that they're crafting it right. So when he said that somebody could go on a shooting spree in Walmart and they would barely even close, that's funny. That's pretty funny. So, full disclosure though, I met my wife at Walmart. She was working at Walmart. It proves you can get anything you're looking for at Walmart. Okay, boys? But being older and wiser tells you that Target is where the real gold mine is. Huh?
It didn't work out because I got cut every year for my high school basketball team. So I had to play for my church because, yeah, the church cannot cut you. They have to let you play, which is nice. That's a good, that would be, I guess they could cut you. You'd be pretty bad if they're like, look, we think you're good, but Jesus does not think you're that good. Yeah, he is our captain, so.
All right, I giggled at this one a little bit because I know some Christians. And so he said that on the church basketball team that the church couldn't cut him. But if they did, that they would say, it's not in our hands. Jesus said it. And that's so funny because that's pretty spot on. I mean, they're like, look, I'm not sending you to hellfire and eternal damnation. He is. I'm just warning you. It's pretty toasty down there. So, just saying. Just praying.
And they didn't give us a basketball. We didn't have a ball. Like, we would just stand out there and play on honesty. So, you'd be like, I just made it. It was like, oh, that's a good shot. You're really good. I stole it. I forgive you for stealing it. It was moral points. It counts later.
Now, I don't know Jesus' policy on telling fibs, but I'm smelling a white lie here because I know Southern churches. There's one on every corner. And I know they got the dough to have a basketball. And I also know in the Southern white community, it's often basketballs or 8 balls of pills. Now it's pills, so, but 8 ball rhymed or whatever. So pills. So imagine 8 ball. But pills. And that's it. That's it. It's either that or basketball. So they have a ball. All right.
That would be an unbelievable way to hunt a rocket launcher. They just shoot like at the woods and kill. It's like a buffet. You kill like a lot of stuff. That's nice. That'd be fun.
All right. So there's got to be an applause banner that's popping up or some guy that's like, because ain't no way that a rocket launcher buffet joke is getting an applause laugh break. Like, first of all, that's cruel. Stop shooting animals with rocket launchers. Right? I mean, right? You think they had the thing? I think they do, dude. I can't prove it. But the Astros cheated. And that was proven.
When I was at the grocery store, I got caught like in this weird like thing with this dude. So I was standing in line, and I was behind this guy, this white guy, and he pulled out the white race card. Now I don't know if y'all knew we had a card, but he like had one. So I'm standing behind him, and I just hear him like argue. Like I hear him just go like, "What is it? Because I'm white? Is that why you're doing this? Because I'm white?" And he looked at me like I'm his brother. Like, "Hey, are you gonna get involved? Are you gonna come on?" I was like sitting there. I was like, "No, I'm not getting involved in this. I'm not ready for something like this. I think you're the first guy ever to try this. To be honest with you, I'm not prepared at all. If you wanted me to help you, you should have pulled me aside earlier. You should have grabbed me like, look, I'm gonna make history today. Do you want to be a part of this or not? It's your call."
So, pulling out the white card, that's pretty funny. And I'm pretty sure Nate for sure has a white card, like the whitest card. So, I'm telling you. But, here's the rules. People of a lighter skin complexion, especially men, are not allowed to get together on the basis of their skin color. Your group can't be that. It's got to be like a Wood Lodge, Shooters Club, or whatever, but it's the same. It's the same. So anyway, so of course, like, as white as this dude is, like, he's on this stage or at this moment, he's the whitest man alive. So, okay, so, and I think he's got like 2 or 3 white race cards. if you want to say that. And however you guys think us honkies get our white race cards, he did that 3 times over. N-word.
So I'm married. Do we have a lot of married people here tonight? A few? Some? That's fun. It's fun. I don't know. I've been married 4 years now, and it's getting pretty serious, to tell you the truth.
Sir, did you steal that joke from your papaw? Or your peepaw? Or was it your mamaw? Or your meemaw? 'Cause I know that's so basic. Could have been in a joke book. And I'm old, because I remember joke books. I used to be able to knock your in the dirt, buddy. That's no lie. No lie.
I always have, like, I got other buddies that are getting married now, so they always, like, want to come talk to me. So, like, I always tell them, they're like, what's it like? I'm like, here's what it is. I'm just telling everybody. Marriage is like, you ever go to a concert and you see a mosh pit, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to go get in that mosh pit. But then once you get in it, you're like, I do not want to be in this mosh pit at all. I am going to leave and go get some beer. Then the mosh pit's like, didn't you drink last night? All right, mosh pit, why don't you get off my back and let me live my life?
As a married man, I deem this to be funny, okay? And, wait, my wife watches these. I'll never escape this mosh pit without a chip tooth. Oh, I'm out of here, boys.
One night, I came home, and I was, like, really drunk. I was hammered, and I know she loves that, so I spoil her a little bit. I'm, like, a pretty decent guy. So we go to bed, and, all right, I'll be honest with you, I peed the bed. Yeah. I shouldn't have. I was pretty good, though. I kind of, like, blamed it on her. Like, I remember, I just woke up and I go, hey, what's wet, all right? Did you pour a perfect circle of water underneath me? A flawless circle. She was like, no, you peed the bed. What is wrong with you? Did I marry you or did I have you? I have no idea at this point.
Pees the bed drunk. Now, we call that piss drunk. And as a bedwetter from way back, I can tell you, the worst words to hear in the morning are, what's wet? They did. And the amount of times I pissed the bed as a kid was insane, all right? But when I got older, it got a little more complicated because I was staying other places and doing a little sipping, too much sipping, you know? And I started to piss in girls' beds. Dude, nothing will kill your chance of morning sex more than a cold, pissed bed. Pissed all over.
I got in trouble with my wife because, like, on her last birthday, I got her an oven. All right, pretty nice oven. Take it easy. And the reason I bought an oven, because, like, I know, like the vacuum, her other favorite toy as a kid was the Easy Bake Oven. So to go with her big girl vacuum, I got her. So to go with her big girl vacuum, I got her a, like, grown-up adult oven. Like, there was heart behind it. Like, that's not, you know, like, that's not impressive. If she came home and bought me a truck and it turned into a live robot, I would lose my mind, freak out. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you.
All right, so closer. It starts off a little bit hacky because he's talking about getting his wife a vacuum for her birthday. Everyone's dad has made that joke. Am I right, boys? But calling it a big girl vacuum, now I did like that. That was funny. And it got the applause or whatever, laughter, boom. But then he goes into the transformer part, which is kind of like, wasn't that funny? I would have switched the order of operations so that my special ended with the Big Girl Vacuum, because you want to end it on a high note. I've seen that quite a lot lately, where the closer is the laughs in the middle, and they tell like a little extra, and it kind of brings it down. And it would be much better if everybody just you left laughing, and But who am I, right? Nobody. So, how'd our little sweet Southern boy do? Let's see. So, intro, clothing, venue, platform, out of 20. Here we go. Intro, venue, and platform. All three of them were decided by Comedy Central. So, I gave him I went with a little below average. And also, I wanted to incorporate how I hate the title and how it should be shorter. So I took that into account too. So I went with the venue, platform, and intro, including that. I gave him the 6 out of 15. So with the clothing, he looks like a substitute teacher that only has an associate's degree, I guess. But you got to take into account what year it was. So 2 out of 5. Altogether, 8 out of 20. 8 out of 20. Moving on. All right, when it comes to his good versus bad, it's of course out of 50. And nothing really stood out to me that much. But when I went through my notes, I had he was over even. He had 2 good jokes, and nothing really stuck out as bad. A couple things stuck out as hack, but overall, pretty solid. I mean, the crowd loved it way more than me. I mean, you heard that, but decent showing, and especially because his comedy is not my style, and I think it's really weird to do clean comedy. So he did pretty well. 35 out of 50. All right, hackiness. I love this one. Hackiness / Van Dunn. Now, this one's out of 20, and really, he only had 2 infractions. None of them were really obscene or anything, but I think I'm so scarred from watching Joe Rogan's special that it warped my mind. And so Joe Rogan made him look like Mitch Hedberg at this point. With everything, the volume, the joke, everything. I'm not the same. Opener and closer. Now, it's out of 10. All right. Both his opener and closer were not remarkable in any way, but they included a little giggle. So, not too bad. 6 out of 10 total. And not that bad. So, when it comes to Nate Bargatze, our sweet Southern boy, what's his final score, boys? You been paying attention? You got your fucking paper out? Pen and pad? 61. 61. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Dane Cook liked it better than I did. He wanted it to 69, but I said, no way, Jose. So, yeah, 61. I mean, not bad. He's not my style. Clean comedy is kind of weird to me because it's just not extreme enough. I don't know. I'll have to sit down and try to write some clean jokes and see what I even come up with. I don't even know where the line is. I guess that's part of it, is knowing where the line is. But yeah, this sweet choir boy did his thing. Did his thug thizzle up there. Basketball player from Tennessee. Church basketball player from Tennessee. Write that down. Say that 5 times fast. So yeah, but my main takeaway, because I've heard about Nate Bargatze over and over from other comics, is that comics exaggerate each other. And I think what happens is if they think, oh, well, Nate better than me, so he must be amazing. Because if he's not amazing, then I'm below average, So I think it's they did the math in their head, and they're like, wait, Nate does stadiums and doesn't talk to me anymore? Oh, well, he's amazing. And me? I'm great, obviously, because I couldn't be below average. You got that? You follow that? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think. You think it was worthy of a 61? Do you? Well, side note. This was obviously a Comedy Central half hour. So I think it's cheating. I was interested to do this one, though, and I wanted to do a clean comic and just see how it went. So I allowed the 30-minute special. Might get an asterisk next to it in the Hall of Fame, it's in the basement. But apparently this is the basement, even though it's like the window right there. But anyway, thanks for coming by. Come back next time. Who do you want to see criticized? No, it's a review. It's not criticism. No hate. We just want funny. So, I sit, you stand. The mission is funny. Today, we came up just a tad short. But he did his best. He's a sweet Southern boy. Thanks for coming by.